21st November 2020 Morning Murli Om Shanti Babdada Madhuban. Sweet children, this confluence age is the auspicious time to become the most elevated because it is at this time that the Father teaches you how to change from an ordinary human into Narayan. Question: what knowledge do you children have due to which you don't cry under any circumstances? Answer: you have the knowledge that this drama is predestined. You know that each soul has his own part to play in this drama. The Father is giving us our inheritance of happiness. So, how can we cry? We were concerned to find the one who lived beyond. In the Brahma element, we have now found him. So, what else do we need? Fortunate children never cry. Om Shanti. The spiritual father is sitting here and will explain something to you children. In the pictures, right? Trimurti Shubaba explains to the children. When you explain to someone, you, a soul, say, Shubaba says this. This father also says, Baba is explaining to you. Here, it isn't human beings explaining to human beings, but it is the Supreme Soul explaining to souls or a soul explaining to a soul. Only Shiv Baba is the ocean of knowledge and he is the spiritual father. It is at this time that you spiritual children receive your inheritance from the spiritual father. You have to let go of any worldly pride here. At this time, you have to become soul conscious and remember the Father. You have to act and continue to run your business, but whatever time you have, consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father, and your sins will be absolved. You know that Shiv Baba has entered this one. He is the truth and the living being. He is called the truth, the living being, and the embodiment of bliss. This cannot be the praise of Brahma, Vishnu, or Shankar, or of any human being. God, the highest on high, is only one, and He is the Supreme Soul. Only at this time do you receive this knowledge. You never receive it again. The Father comes every 5000 years and makes you soul conscious in order for you to remember Him. By doing this, you became Satopradhan from Tamopradhan. There is no other method. Although human beings call out, Oh, purifier, come, they don't understand the meaning of that. Even if they say, Ram, purifier of Sita, that is fine. All of you are Sitas. You are devotees. That one is Ram, God. You devotees want the fruit of your devotion from God. Liberation and liberation in life are the fruit. Only the one Father is the bestower of liberation and liberation in life. In a drama, there are those with the highest part and also those with the lowest parts. This drama is unlimited. No one else can understand it at this time. From being Tamapradhan and the most degraded, you are becoming Satopradhan and the most elevated human beings. Those who are Satopradhan are said to be the most elevated at this time. You are not the most elevated. The Father is making you the most elevated. No one knows how the cycle of this drama continues to turn. There is the Iron Age, the Confluence Age, and then the Golden Age. Who makes the old world new? No one but the Father can do this. The Father comes at the confluence to teach you. The Father neither comes in the Golden Age nor in the Iron Age. The Father says, My part is at the confluence age. This is why The confluence age is called the benevolent age. This is the auspicious age. It is said to be the most auspicious time of the confluence age when the Father comes and changes you children from ordinary humans into Narayan. Human beings are human beings, but they became those with divine virtues, and so they are said to be those who belong to the original eternal deity religion. The Father says, I am establishing this religion, and you definitely do have to become pure for this. Only the one Father is the purifier, all the rest are brides, devotees. It is fine to say Ram, purifier of Sita. However, after that, they say that it is King Ram of the warrior clan. Therefore, it becomes wrong. People without understanding continue to say whatever they want. They continue to chant this. You know that the Moon Dynasty religion too is now being established. The father comes and establishes the Brahmin clan. This isn't called a dynasty, it is a family. There is neither a kingdom of the Pandavas nor of the Kauravas here. Those who have studied the Gita will very quickly be able to understand these things. This too is the Gita. Who is speaking it? God. First of all, you children have to explain who the God of Gita is. They say God Krishna speaks. However, Krishna exists in the golden age. The soul that is in him is imperishable. The name of the body changes. The name of the soul never changes. The body of the Sri Krishna soul only exists in that form in the golden age. He claims number 1. There are Lakshmi and Narayan, the first, the second, the third. So their marks would be that much less. A rosary is created. The father has explained that there is the rosary of Rund and the rosary of Rudra. They show the rosary of Rund around the neck of Vishnu. You children became the masters of the land of Vishnu number wise. It is as though you became the garland around the neck of Vishnu. First of all, you became the garland around the neck of Shiva. That is called the rosary of Rudra, which people rotate. A rosary is not worshipped. The beads of rosary are turned in remembrance. Those who come number wise into the kingdom of the land of Vishnu became beads of the rosary. In a rosary, there is first the tassel, means the flower, and then the dual bead that represents the family path. The family path begins with Brahma, Saraswati, and the children. They are the ones who then became deities. Lakshmi and Narayan are first. Above them is the tassel, means flower. Shiv Baba. After people have turned the beads of rosary, they salute the tassel, means flower. Shiv Baba is the tassel, means flower, who doesn't take rebirth, he enters this one. He explains to you this one's soul is his own. This one continues with the livelihoods of his body, whereas that one's duty is to give you knowledge. When someone's wife or father dies, that soul is invoked into the body of a Brahmin priest. In earlier days, that soul would come. However, that soul wouldn't leave his body and come. It would be fixed in the drama in advance. All of that is the path of devotion. That soul went and took another body. You children are now receiving all of this knowledge. Therefore, when someone dies, you don't worry about anything. Even if your mother dies, you eat halwa. A daughter means Shantaben went to explain to them and asked them, why are you crying? That soul has gone and taken another body. That soul will not return by your crying. Those who are fortunate don't cry. She made everyone stop crying and begin to explain to them. Many daughters go and explain in this way. Now stop crying. Don't feed the false Brahmins. I will bring true Brahmins here. They then begin to listen to the knowledge. They then understand that what she is saying is right. By listening to this knowledge, they became peaceful. Even when people read the Bhagavad for 7 days, their sorrow is not removed. However, you daughters are able to remove everyone's sorrow. You understand that there is no need to cry. This drama is predestined. Each one has to play his own part. Under no circumstances should you cry. You have found the unlimited Father, Teacher, and Guru for whom you had been stumbling around so much. You have now found the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who lives beyond in the element of Brahma. Therefore, what else do you need? The Father only gives an inheritance of happiness. When you forget the Father, you end up crying. If you remember the Father, you experience happiness. Oh ho, we are becoming the masters of the world. We will not then cry for 21 generations. 21 generations means until old age in each birth. This means that there will never be untimely death. So, you should have so much incognito happiness inside you. You know that you will conquer Maya and become conquerors of the world. There is no question of weapons, etc. You are Shiv Shaktis. You have the sword of knowledge and arrows of knowledge. Those people on the path of devotion have then portrayed the goddesses with physical bow and tridents, etc. The Father says you have to conquer the vices with the sword of knowledge. Goddesses cannot be violent. All of that is the path of devotion. Sages and holy men, etc., belong to the path of isolation. They don't believe in the family path. You renounce the whole of the old world and old bodies. Now, if you souls remember the Father, you became pure. You will carry the sanskar of knowledge with you and then take birth in the new world according to those. If you take birth here, your sanskars will then carry you to a good home, to a king, or to a religious home. You will be loved by everyone. They will say that you are a goddess. People sing so much praise of Krishna. They say that he stole butter and broke earthenware pots in his childhood, and that he did this and that. They have accused him of many things. Acha, why have they shown Krishna to be dark blue? Krishna would be very beautiful there. The body continues to change and the name also changes. Sri Krishna is the first prince of the golden age. So, why have they made him blue? No one can tell you. Snakes, etc., don't exist there that they would make anyone blue. Here, when someone is poisoned, he turns blue. Such things cannot happen there. You are now going to become part of the deity community. No one knows about this Brahmin community. First of all, the father adopts you Brahman through Brahma since Prajapita exists. There will be also be many of his people. It is said that Saraswati is daughter of Brahma. She is not his wife. No one knows this. The creation of Prajapita Brahma is only born through the mouth. There is no question of a wife. The father enters him and say, "You are my children. I have given this one the name Brahma." The names of all those who became his children were changed. You children are now conquering Maya. This is called a play of victory and defeat. The Father enables you to make such a good bargain. Nevertheless, Maya defeats you and makes you run away. Maya, five vices defeats you. Those who have the five vices are said to be a part of the devil's community. People go in front of the idols of goddesses in the temples and sing their praise. You are full of all virtues. The Father explains to you, you were worthy of worship deities and you then became worshippers for 63 births. You are now becoming worthy of worship again. The Father makes you worthy of worship, whereas Ravan makes you into worshippers. These things are not mentioned in the scriptures. The Father has not studied any scriptures. He is the ocean of knowledge. He is the world Almighty authority. Almighty means the one with all powers. The Father says, I know all the Vedas and scriptures. All of that is the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. I know all of those things. You became worshippers in the copper age, in the golden and silver ages. There is no worship. That is the dynasty of those who are worthy of worship. Then there is the dynasty of worshippers. At this time, all are worshippers. No one knows these things. The Father comes and tells you the story of 84 births. They play about being worthy of worship and worshippers is based on you. People speak of the Hindu religion. In fact, there used to be the original eternal deity religion in Bharat, not the Hindu religion. So many things have to be explained. This study just takes a second. Nevertheless, it has taken so long. It is said even if you turn the ocean into ink and the forest into pens, there cannot be an end to this knowledge. I will continue to relate this knowledge to you till the end. How many books will you make of this? In the early days, Baba used to wake up early and write, and then Mama would read it. From that time, it was printed. So much paper must have been used. The Gita is so tiny. They even make a locket of the Gita. The Gita has a lot of impact, but they have forgotten the God of the Gita, the bestower of knowledge. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, conquer the vices with the sword of knowledge. Fill yourself with the sanskar of knowledge. Renounce the old world and your old body. Second point, maintain the happiness of being fortunate. Don't worry about anything. Don't shed tears of sorrow even when someone leaves his body. Blessing. May you be a constant and natural yogi who always keeps your crown and your throne with you. Explanation. At the present time, all of you children receive from the Father a crown and a throne. The present crown and throne enable you to receive a crown and throne for many future births. If you constantly keep your crown of responsibility for world benefit and Bab Dada's heart throne with you, you will become a constant and natural yogi. There will then be no question of making any type of effort because, firstly, you have a close relationship, and secondly, your attainment is limitless. Where there is attainment, there is natural remembrance. Slogan. With a plain intellect, put your plans into a practical form, for success is merged in that. Om Shanti